Subscribe to Be Real TV.
Yes guys, what's going on? So, Ruslan Provodnikov versus Lucas the Machine Matthysse. Everybody's looking forward to this fight. There's been so much artwork going around. Everybody's been talking about the fight simply because styles make fights, and this is one of them style matchups that is touted to be an extremely high entertaining fight with a lot of bang bang going on. Now, the thing is, right, both these fighters, we know they can punch, okay? We know they are fearless. But there's something which all that these fighters also have, which is a brain. And I think, personally, that this fight could have a little bit of a tentative opening. I think that when you put two fighters who are such big punchers together, and they both are very conscious of each other's punching power, and they know that each other have good chins, then they could very well be tentative in the opening 1 or 2 rounds, because they're expected to go out and start swinging for the fences. I think that this will be the case for Matthysse Provodnikov, but it might not be, but not no official prediction, but I'm just putting it out there that that could possibly be the case. We might have a tentative opening for the first 1 or 2 rounds. However, all these two know is how to bang. That's all they know. They only know how to hit that body and then hit that head. For me, I've said off the bat that Ruslan Provodnikov wins this fight for me. I think that Provodnikov, he has lost against Tim Bradley, been outboxed. Chris Algieri, he lost to. But I think that this style matchup of Lucas Matthysse could very well suit him. I think that although Matthysse can box, I think that Provodnikov is going to be the come-forward fighter coming forward. And it's going to be a bloodbath. I think that when Provodnikov comes forward, he's just going to be relentless. I know that people say Provodnikov's chin hasn't been tested. I disagree. I think Bradley can bang a little bit, and Bradley went. I think like with Bradley doesn't have like a high knockout percentage, but he's one of them fighters who can bang even though he doesn't have a high knockout percentage. And I think he was like really stepping into his shots, and Provodnikov wasn't even fazed by it. Mauricio Herrera outboxed him. You had Chris Algieri from top of my. I'm just doing that off the top of my head. Chris Algieri beat him, and then you had Timothy Bradley beat him as well. But this is a totally different style. It's rough, brawling, straight out tactics. That's what it's gonna be. And there's not really much to say about this. It's just it speaks for itself. This fight, it's just a toe-to-toe battle. And I know a lot of people are going for Matthysse, and I understand that. I do get that, but I just don't know. I just don't think like Matthysse is big enough to deal with Provodnikov. I think Provodnikov is the heavier fighter out of the two. I think Matthysse, he's also lost, but Matthysse lost to a Danny Garcia who hooks as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, Danny Garcia isn't a tremendous boxer. He's a hooker, and Matthysse lost to Danny Garcia. And to me, Provodnikov's a different type of an animal to Danny Garcia when it comes to that brawling technique. You know what I mean? He's not the best counter puncher like Danny, but it's a different style. He traumatizes you when he punches you. He's like a train. And I do think that Provodnikov has improved under Freddie Roach as well. That's another thing. When I saw Provodnikov against Chris Algieri, to be honest with you, I fell asleep during that fight. So obviously down here in the UK, it's really late. So unless I'm fully engaged into a fight, and I fell asleep. But from what I saw in the fight, Provodnikov looked good. He was cutting the ring off well, and he dropped Chris Algieri. And I just thought it was going to be an easy night, so I just got kind of clicked off on board. But with Provodnikov, when he fought Chris Algieri, I saw him cutting the ring off more. I saw a bit more head movement. And another thing is that Provodnikov's got Freddie Roach in his corner. Now, I don't know if Freddie Roach is going to be there at the fight, but we do know that Freddie Roach will have made some time for Ruslan and helped him. Matthysse has got that. He's got that Algerian style to him. Maidana, Matthysse, what's his name? Sergio Martinez. They're all from Argentina, and we know in the past a lot of great fighters have come from Argentina. But then you know what it is, a Siberian rocket, which is Ruslan Provodnikov, is no joke. He's gonna bring it, and for me, I just think Ruslan wins this fight upon head movement, footwork, and sheer power and will. That's what I think separates these two. We've seen Matthysse go into a war with John Molina and get dropped. So we've seen Matthysse hit the canvas a number of times. We've seen him outbox. We've seen vulnerabilities in Matthysse. Provodnikov, he's lost as well, but not in the same fashion. I don't think Provodnikov would lose against Danny Garcia, to be honest. I think like Danny Garcia would stand a good chance, but I don't know. Like I just think Provodnikov he's fought a 147. Matthysse, has he? You know what I mean? Like I don't think he has. So maybe he has. I don't know, but I don't think he has to memory. So let me know what you guys think. Leave your comment section below. For all them reasons, I'm going for Ruslan. I just think about it, Matthysse, John Molina. You know what I mean? Like and then what Browner did. I don't know. Comment section below. Subscribe as always. Ruslan Provodnikov, I'm going for in this fight. Who are you guys going for in a bit?